Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video. I did ask what people would like to see and they said a morning routine at 7 months pregnant, so here it is. So I'm currently on maternity leave, so I get up around 9:30 depending when Alfie wakes me up, but this morning I had a really bad cold, so I did sleep in till 10:30, 11ish, which is not good, but I've never felt so rubbish in my life. So I just get up and get on with the day. I make my bed straight away because nothing worse than coming back to an unmade bed. As you can imagine, this is a chore when you've got a big belly in the way, but I try my best and it normally takes me about 5 more minutes than it did when I wasn't pregnant, but you know, you just got to deal with things like that. I then head downstairs and the first thing I do is put the kettle on and let the dog out. This morning Jack already got up and let the dog out for me because, like I said, I was not well. I then put the dishes away from the night before and I wash the dishes that are on the side. I do try and wash it the night before and make sure the kitchen's tidy, but like I said again, I wasn't well, so I just left them and went to bed at about 8 o'clock and cried myself to sleep because I'm so dramatic and so pregnant. I try and set myself a timer and do all of this while the kettle is boiling, but it doesn't normally work because I procrastinate and do stuff so slowly nowadays. But yeah, I'm just doing the dishes and watching the dog outside because he is barking at our neighbours like he does every morning, and I'm surprised we haven't been kicked out because the dog is in Aspo. I then pour my first cup of tea of the day, well needed, and I do have 2 spoonfuls of sugar. On this day I couldn't really eat because my throat was in agony, so I thought if sugar is going in by a cup of tea then so be it, and the first cup of tea is always the best. I always try to eat healthy for breakfast, and weirdly my craving throughout the whole pregnancy has been fruit, so that is a good thing. But yeah, on this day we only had pineapple, so I started cutting that up and look how satisfying that is to watch. Should've told you that you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago. Did you make it? Did you then go into the lounge and open the blinds, puff the cushions up a bit, and I take my food in and eat my breakfast in there whilst I catch up on last night's TV, all the reality stuff that Jack hates watching, so I watch it in the day when he's at work. Because we are moving, I have a to-do list as long as my arm, so I always check what I need to do in the morning, and I aim to tick every single thing off by the end of the day. Normally it works and I get it all done, but on the odd day I only tick 1 or 2 things off, and then I can't sleep at night because I'm weird like that. On the day I was filming this, I had a midwife's appointment, so I had to get dressed. I really didn't want to, and I did debate going in my pyjamas, but in the end I just got dressed into some loungy clothes. I then went into the bathroom, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and freshened myself up a bit. I normally use the Soap & Glory face wash, but today my face was so sore from rubbing it all night and putting Vicks Vapor Rub on it, so I just washed it with water and creamed it with my eczema Aveeno cream. I'm getting eczema back on my face, which is a big fear of mine because I've spent years trying to get rid of it, but at the minute my skin is looking okay, so I'm hoping it was just a blip. I also cream my stomach twice a day. My mum told me when I first got pregnant that every time she got an itch she creamed her stomach, and she hasn't got stretch marks, so I'm holding on to that hope that that's true, and I'm creaming my stomach twice a day every day because my stomach is popping out a lot more now. It's got bigger, and yeah. I then wanted to do something quick and easy and out on my face on my hair. I took out my Dutch plaits that I did the night before with wet hair, hence the reason my hair is so crazy curly. And my straighteners blew up the other day. Right in front of me, a spark actually came out the wire, so I'm plaiting my hair until I can get a replacement, or until I unpack a box that I've already packed with my old straighteners in. But yeah, I just Dutch braided my hair. I actually taught myself how to Dutch braid years ago, so people keep asking how I do it. I don't really know, and I'm not very good at explaining, but I've slowed the clip down to kind of show you a bit, but it's just as soon as you get the hang of it, you never lose it, and it is a bit fiddly, so you have to play around. I find it easier to do it without a mirror, but I'm sitting in front of my big mirror here, so it doesn't really make sense. But yeah. My hair has also grown a ton since I've came back from black. I had black hair for 7 years, for those that didn't know, and I got it stripped in August and went back natural, which is now ginger. And since then my hair has been in such a good condition. I haven't dyed it once, although I am very tempted to go bright orange for the summer, and I probably will, but up until I have the little baby boy I'm going to keep it this colour. These also only take me a few minutes each, so they are them done. It's normally easier when my hair is straight, but because it was so curly and bushy I had to work with it. I then take Alfie out for his morning walk. I cannot say the word because he is in the room looking at me. But yeah, I just quickly put his harness on, put my coat on, sometimes put his coat on, and we go for the morning walk. I normally take him round my estate, which is a good 10-20 minute W, but this morning I had to go and get some tablets. So I went to the chemist and picked up some paracetamol. The joys of pregnancy, that is the only thing I'm allowed to take for the cold, hence the reason I had it for a good week.
We sitting here, oh so silent, and you won't dare to speak your mind. I wanna cry, but keep on
I then give Alfie his breakfast, but on this day it was about 12:30, so I'd say I gave him his brunch, and then I crack on with my morning jobs, which on this day wasn't much because the house was tidy from Jack tidying up on the weekend, bless him. So I just swept up, made another cup of tea to keep me going, and mopped up, which I forgot to film, but it's not that interesting anyway. The one thing I won't miss about this house when we move is that we use our back door as our front door, so there's always mud in our kitchen. I'm always sweeping and hoovering. Probably not good when you have the worst backache. I then take in my second cuppa of the day, do a few more jobs, normally polish the table, polish the windowsills, and then I go on into my to-do list and check things off that I've done. But on this day it wasn't much because I didn't have the energy or motivation, but by the end of the day I can reassure you that I did do a lot.
I wanna cry, but keep on smiling, like being brave when you're in the dark. You and me just keep on breathing.
I then got my MacBook out and started importing this footage and edited it this day. I like to keep on top of things just so they're not hanging over my head and in my to-do list, because that is big enough and I'm struggling to tick them off. But yes, that's my morning routine at 7 months pregnant, and I told you it was boring. Some days are even more boring than this, can you believe? But yes, thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more routine videos, let me know and I'll be sure to film them. And I'd hope to see you again soon. If you don't already subscribe, please subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think, and I'll be back again soon. Bye!